Hey socialites, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ariell. I create mostly beauty videos, a little bit of fashion, as well as lifestyle vlogs. So be sure to hit the subscribe button so you too can become a socialite. So today's going to be another foundation review. I'm going to be reviewing the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. Now if you're thinking I've done a review of this already, I have, but they've reformulated the foundation. So the original one was supposed to be a little bit more matte, although to me it wasn't really given like a straight up matte. It was more of like a soft matte or like maybe a natural matte. This one's supposed to be a little bit more luminous or natural in a sense. So this new formulation is supposed to be a hydrating foundation for the face and body. It's supposed to be heat and humidity resistant, so it did launch right on time for the summer, and it's supposed to give you a more luminous appearance. The main two ingredients in this formulation is squalane and hyaluronic acid, which promotes skin hydration. I did pick the foundation up from Sephora and it retails for $43. So if you want to see how I got this look and my thoughts about this new formulation, then keep on watching. Here is the newly formulated Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. So it does come in this silver sort of chromy box, and then it has the name of the foundation and your color at the top. I did pick up the color 5N, which is pretty much what I wear in Dior products. When you open it up, it looks like this. It looks exactly like the previous packaging, except I feel like the letters are a little bit thicker or bigger, but it's the same sort of squeeze tube plastic bottle with the silver lettering on it, like the last one with the silver chromy type cap. It's the squeeze tube like a typical skin tint. When I do foundation reviews, I do prefer to use the product on bare skin. That way I can better recommend or be able to sort of tell what primer would work best with the formula. So I'm probably going to squeeze out about that much. The consistency is on the thinner side. You can see it clearly runs. It's just a tad bit thicker than the original formula, slightly. So I'm going to start off in the areas that I need the most coverage first. The website does state though that this is a buildable product, so you can get light all the way to full coverage with this. The first one was like light to medium, but this one says if you use a brush and 3 layers that you could get full coverage. 2 layers you could get medium coverage, and obviously 1 layer for the more sheer coverage. They do recommend for the sheer coverage to use your hands to sort of blend it out, and if you want to build more coverage, then they recommend you use their number 11 brush, which is one of those sort of flat paintbrush type foundation brushes. But I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush. I love this brush. This is the Real Techniques buffing brush. When I tested this color out in the store, it blended in perfectly with my skin tone, so I didn't even have to try anything else. I just went for this color. This formula does come in 43 shades. I would say about 15 of them would probably work for African American skin tones. If you're wondering what's the biggest difference between this Dior Face and Body and the original, is this one's supposed to have more of a natural, almost dewy type finish, more of a radiant finish in a sense. And the original, although it didn't state that, I do have a full review up of the original formula, by the way, so you can click on that link right there to check it out. But with the original, they say that one was supposed to be more of a matte formula. It wasn't too matte though, but that's supposed to be the biggest difference. But on the packaging of the new one, it does say that it has a natural effect. It's a second skin effect natural finish, water and heat resistant with buildable coverage. And I would say that this coverage is super buildable. This actually, to me, has a little bit more coverage than the original formula, because I'm definitely getting full coverage with this. For concealer to highlight with, I'm going to use the Forever Skin Correct from Dior. This is a phenomenal concealer, by the way. This and the Huda Beauty is probably my top 2 favorite concealers. This one's in the color 4,5N. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques blending sponge for the concealer. I'm going to blend my contour with my Real Techniques number 200 brush. I do like how the other products lay on top of the foundation and blend so effortlessly. Going in with my Laura Mercier translucent loose powder, I'm going to set my highlighted areas. My NYX brow glue. I'm going to use my NARS soft matte powder. This one's in the color Offshore, and lightly set the rest of my face. I'm going to use my NARS Laguna bronzer. This one is in Laguna number 6 with my Real Techniques 400 brush. Because this is about the foundation, I'm going to finish the rest of my face and come back and show you the final look. Okay, socialites, so this is the final look. For the lips, I used the Makeup by Mario lip pencil. This one's in the color Travis. And then I overlined with Makeup Forever's lip pencil in the color Limitless Brown. And for lipstick, I lightly dabbed Baby Doll from Iman. It's now 10 o'clock, so I'm going to wear the foundation for a couple hours, and then I'll come back and let you guys know my final thoughts. Hey socialites, so I'm back. It's a couple of hours later. It's a little bit after 12. So I just want to tell you guys my observations. So my pores are like really emphasized. Other than that, I feel like the foundation is very, very similar to the original. The next time I wear this foundation, I'm going to use the Glow Recipe Pore Smooth Blur Drops because this is really good at blurring the pores. Another good primer for this foundation would probably be the Porefessional from Benefit. This is another really good one for pores. I just have just a tiny bit of shine right here. With the original formula, it took about 6 hours or so before I started to see shine, maybe about that 5-6 hour mark. It was very long lasting, but I would say that it's showing up a tad bit more luminous. I really do love the finish of this one. It gives really natural like the original formula did, but this one has a tad bit more coverage. Like I can get full coverage. Comment down below if you've tried the new formula or if you've tried the original formula before. What are your thoughts? Every single thing that I used on my face today will be linked down below in the description box, so be sure to check that out. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love. 'Cause too fresh with the scars. Well, I don't have the answers.